Language interpreter is Stanley Kinyanjui, and welcome to Tonight. Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu has assured parents and students set to join various public universities next month that no one will be turned away during admission due to lack of fees. Machogu, who appeared before the National Assembly Committee on Education, said despite only 30% of the cohort having applied for government scholarships, the other 70% need not worry as they will be accommodated. He revealed that he will be issuing a circular to vice-chancellors to ensure no student is sent away. Hundreds of hopeful students, university students, were still queuing at the HELB offices at the Anniversary Towers here in Nairobi, hoping for a chance to apply for the government financing, all of them at the mercy of a slow system. Chemutai Goyin reports.
At the HELB offices in Anniversary Towers, sad and frustrated students were lining up to seek assistance of the Higher Education Loans Board ahead of the September 7th deadline to apply for university funding.
We are trying to apply for HELB loan, but their system is not working. It's just down. Even the cybers, we can't get the activation links.
Kwangu nimejaribu for about 3 times na nikaona the best way nikuje kwa ofisi zao.
Majority of students who cleared secondary school last year are worried about being locked out of the fund.
Hiyo watuongezee tu time kwa sababu sasa hao wote ni wale wana join. Na hiyo pesa serikali imetoa kuwasaidia. Sasa kama watafungiwa nje, pesa itakuwa inaenda kusaidia wapi?
Challenge kunazo nyumbani na kupata pesa itakuwa sawa. Na itasaidia mahali kwa mzazi, hadi mzazi atafurahia.
And with 3 days left before the deadline, Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu came out to allay fears that students who lacked fees or had not applied for the government scholarship program under HELB would be turned away since the government has not yet disbursed the monies.
We undertake to provide the circular any time before the end of the week because it is of necessity that all our university know this as we provide the way forward so that our students can be admitted without any such hindrance.
Appearing before the National Assembly Education Committee, Machogu addressed concerns raised by members of parliament over the process of categorization and disbursements of scholarships and loans.
They will be able to be admitted as we are processing the funding for first year to all our public universities.
What we have then done is that using the elaborate 54 Unduma centers across the country, we have built capacity in those Unduma centers so that those students then can be served in those Unduma centers.
All the students are required to apply every year. This is very important because you find students who pass away, there are students who change status, join other courses, so it's important for us to know.
The education officials saying 70% of students are yet to apply for government funding.
We are criminalizing finishing Form 4 at the age of 16 or at the age of 17. It is now mandatory for every child to have a birth certificate. Why is it so important at the naming stage and that cannot be transferred at the university, that they have to wait for an ID? And we know the process of getting ID in this country.
They will get, but we said, yes, we can't be able to consider them for loans. Some kind of assurance is given to universities that this particular child, although he has not been able to attain the required age, his amount is available, and then immediately he attains that particular age, then we are able to forward the necessary amount as computed for loan to that particular university.
The new funding model will only apply to 2022 KCSE candidates.